ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the third-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So TCU's offense has the football first here today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it. That's a good chop here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Catch made on the left side, and the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finding space at the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, TCU. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage seems flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. And they hand it off to the back. They bring him down right at the 20.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pump over the middle. It's Randall. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And Moon set it down after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Wrapped down the middle. It's Randall. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. This line gets DBs. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And hands it. After a decent gain. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Powering through.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They keep him off balance for the run. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quick throw to the left side. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And this pass is caught, and he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And the Horned Frogs line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
That pass is caught. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Sacked it to Ross, back to the 6.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Escape.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
They'll hand it off. He defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Grab by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass this time. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he roams out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 of that 1st down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Horned Frogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So here we go. 1st play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense all over his stop right at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being a...
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. The Horned Frogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's caught. Second and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job. Now, offensive. Quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Defense is coming after him. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. And the completion made. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Comes up with the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Trying to convert with a sweep.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. A really productive drive. The loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his man. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. A completion makes it 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Wideouts now clustered. 3rd down, it's a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That pass is hauled in over the middle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hits the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coverage seam downs the ball right there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Now here he goes. They get him down, but a huge gain by the offense to grab momentum heading into the final quarter. Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now they'll come out 2nd down and goal from the 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Run down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Well, missed opportunity here on third down. They're obviously going to have to go for it late in the game. Down by more than 3. They need a touchdown on the board. Let's see what they go with here on this fourth down call.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from the spot? And they try the middle, but stop for no gain. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Breaks an open space. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, he does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
1st down.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. The shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. He fires downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
So tie game. 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw over the middle. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. And the Horned Frogs line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback,
We'll call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they now have the lead here with time running out. What a moment.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Randall. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a late deep throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history